You recognize anybody here?
Junior.
That's the only person you recognize?
Mm-hmm.
That's it? Where are you at?
I'm on my word.
Hmm?
On my word. My journey, whatever. I don't want to talk to you anymore.
You don't want to talk to us anymore?
No, you already have that. You know what that's gonna give me right there? That's gonna give me. He knows I told you I'm dead.
It's September 28th of 2015. A patrol officer spots what appears to be a grass fire in a wooded area of Lake Arlington in Texas. As emergency services spring into action, first responders would quickly find that this fire, it's not an accident. Found burned almost beyond recognition is 30-year-old mother of two, Brittany Pearl Chappell. Not far from the location of Brittany's body is a gas station, and very near to the time of that discovery, surveillance footage would show 3 individuals entering the store. The clerk would later state that their behavior was a bit odd, and that after purchasing $10 of gas, they came back into the store to purchase more gas, but this time just $2 worth. One of the individuals that was identifiable in the video was 22-year-old Alexandria Flores. The police asked her to come down to give a voluntary statement about the men she was with and about their whereabouts that evening.
I'll get you said some water, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll be right back with you. You let me know if you want more. All right, Alexandria. I'm Detective Sullivan. This is my partner, Detective Green. Let's see, what's today? Yeah, it's October 10th, 2015. Time is 14:31 hours. We're in the 3rd floor interview room at 350 West Belknap. Alexandra, what's your legal name?
Alexandria Nicole Flores.
Your birth date? And an address where you're staying now?
I got evicted from my apartment.
You already got evicted?
Well, I didn't do my community service, and they put a notice in for my eviction. I have a paper saying you're evicted, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know when I had to be out of there, but I'm not going back there.
So just Montecito, I guess is...
Yeah.
A phone number for you?
No. I guess my mom's number.
Did you have some 535 number or something like that?
Yeah, with Metro, yeah.
What was that? When did that get cut off?
Like a couple of weeks ago.
No,
not like a couple of weeks ago. I don't know, like a week ago. My bill was due on the 2nd.
Okay, it's October 2nd. You just didn't pay it?
No.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you coming in today. Who brought you up here?
My mom.
Your mom, and I guess your sisters and all that come up here. What do you want me to call you? Alex, Alexandria? What do you want me to call you?
Alex is fine.
Okay. Well, Alex, I appreciate you coming down here because you know I've been wanting to talk to you and stuff like that. I want you to know that you're not under arrest. Do you understand that? You're not under arrest, anything like that. Once we're done with this interview here, we're going to let you go back with your mother and daughters. No tricks on my part. You're giving me the courtesy of coming down in here and stuff like that. But before we start, this is what I want to tell you, Alex, okay? I don't care what happened, okay? Because we can't do anything about it now, right? It's already gone. We can't do anything about what happened in the past. We can't do anything about anything what happened this morning. But I want you to know, Alex, you need to be 100% truthful and honest, all right? Because Detective Green and I don't make decisions. What's going to happen, there are going to be decision makers that do make that decision, and they're going to want to know if you're being honest with them, okay? So it doesn't matter what happened, we just need you to be honest, okay? Because you need to get yourself, try to get a little respect if you can. You understand what I'm saying? That's what we're looking here for. And I'll listen to your story, find out what's going on, but please just be honest, okay? I'll let you start.
We used to go to the game room to make money, you know, me and
we?
Junior.
Uh-huh.
Me and
What's Junior's real name?
Albert Ray Martinez Jr.
Okay.
We used to go to the game room, you know, to make money, fucking, you know, like, he would sell, you know, dope, pills, whatever he had on him.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I started talking to him, like, a month, like, maybe 2 months ago,
Mm-hmm.
and he was in Wisconsin.
Mm-hmm.
And I know how he used to be, but I didn't think, like, he was like that now, because he was so different.
Mm-hmm.
And then he came down, and he was all right for a little bit, and even before we met her, he started, I don't know where the pictures are right now, but, man, Junior used to beat the fuck out of me,
Mm-hmm.
with the extension cords, with, he tied me up. I've had bruises where he put the rope around my neck, and, like, bad stuff to me.
Mm-hmm. When did this take place?
Like, probably, like, after the 4th or 5th day he was there.
Okay, when did he come back from Wisconsin?
I don't know the date, but we didn't let no one know, you know?
Was it around, can you tell me a month possibly? Was it in July, August, September? Was kids
This happened, what, the 28th or 29th with that girl?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, like, probably 2 weeks before, 2 or 3 weeks before that is when he came back.
Okay, so not even a month prior to
Not
when this
even a
happened.
month.
So it had to be in the mid-September, something like that?
Somewhere around that, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because probably the beginning of September, because I remember he was there when my sister's birthday. My sister's birthday, September, and he had already been there a minute.
Okay. So he came back. When he came, how did you communicate with him in Wisconsin?
Texting.
Y'all just texting each other?
Or call each other.
But you had previously met him at some game room or something?
No. That's I'm sorry. That was like, I was talking about her, but I'm telling you about Junior first.
Okay, yeah, we'll get to her. Okay.
When I knew Junior, like, 5 or 6 years ago, he was with my best friend's sister. That was her kid's dad.
What's her name?
Erica. My best friend, yeah.
Yeah.
Her sister Erica, that Junior was her dude or whatever.
Okay.
So we just linked together. We just started talking, and then we didn't let no one know when he was here. No one knew for about 2 weeks that you know.
How did you reconnect with him when he was up in Wisconsin?
Facebook.
You just saw him on Facebook, or he hit you up on Facebook?
Well, because we're all friends with, we're all from Northside,
Mm-hmm.
so we're all just all
What
mutual
Facebook
friends.
do you have?
He made me deactivate mine.
How long ago was that?
Probably like 3 weeks into it, 3 weeks with him being here, he made me delete it. But before that, he was already acting crazy with me,
Okay. So y'all hooked back up on Facebook again, and then so did he agree to come down or something?
He said he was coming anyways.
Okay, he was going to come down, and then
He goes like in a month, and in a month he came down. Well,
did he stay with you on Etta?
Yeah.
At 1517 Etta?
Yeah, from the jump he stayed there. He didn't stay nowhere else.
How did he get down here?
The bus. I forgot which bus thing it was, but the bus, because he even sent me a receipt thing. Cause he was bullshitting at first, and he came.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he came with his dad,
Mm-hmm.
and they stayed, and he was all right. And then
His dad was down here with him?
Yeah.
They stayed at your place?
Yeah.
What's his dad's name?
But he's a junior.
So-
Albert Ray Martinez.
So it's just Albert Ray Martinez. Does his dad live up in Wisconsin, or is he from here?
No, his dad's down here somewhere. His dad's homeless now. I don't know where he's at. I haven't talked to him.
Okay.
Well, that's when Junior started acting all crazy with me, and didn't let me go visit my boys on the weekend because I have court visits with them. I was trying to get them back, and I was close to getting them back.
Mm-hmm.
And he didn't want me to do nothing. He didn't want me to do nothing, not a damn thing. And you know, I was like, all right. And then he started hitting me, and one day we went to the game room. We stayed home 5 days straight, didn't go nowhere because we don't have a ride.
Were y'all using drugs at the time? And I don't care.
Yeah.
I mean, you're just what meth? Is
We,
that
we
what
smoked
you,
meth,
okay.
we smoked weed, you know.
Mm-hmm.
We fucked with G a little bit, but that was just a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And then, but he was the one who messed with G a lot. I don't like the feeling G gives me.
What is G?
GHB.
GHB, okay.
Yeah.
So like a roofie.
That's what people say.
Okay.
I don't know.
Makes you kind of not remember things, almost like a Xanax or something?
Yeah. It's meant to, you know, to mess you up. That's what it's meant for.
Uh-huh.
And Junior just, one day we keep asking all these people every day, go to the game room, let's go to the game room so we can make money. Well, 5 days we stayed home, did not go nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
And they had my daughter for the week, my grandma,
Mm-hmm.
and my baby's dad, who's Jay's mom.
Jay.
That's my baby's dad.
What is his mother's name?
Lisa.
Lisa what? Lisa, okay. Lisa, okay.
Okay. Well, his real name is Joshua.
Joshua, that's right.
Yeah.
Joshua.
Yes. Okay, well, Lisa and my grandma both asked for because ever since, man, I was good with her, my daughter, and when Junior came around, I fell off. Like, I wasn't doing anything right. He wouldn't let me do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And so they had him those 5 days, and then one day, someone, who gave us the right to the game room? I'm trying to think who gave us the right to the game room. Someone gave us the right to the game room.
Mm-hmm. What game room did y'all usually go to?
Well, I had only been there a couple times. I barely found out about it. Is it the one off, I think it's off Ramey, or it's by Ramey. It's like a trailer. They call it the trailer.
We're at on Ramey.
It's like right by the freeway. Like, what's that?
Loop 820 freeway? By Dunbar or
It's
Dunbar?
called Willburger or something like that.
Wilbarger.
Yeah,
Okay.
right by there.
Okay,
That's
by
the name of
Wilbarger.
it, yeah.
Okay. So Ramey and Wilbarger? No, or it's off of Wilbarger?
It's off of Willburger for
Okay.
sure. I knew it was a name, but I didn't know what the name was. But yeah, that's
Okay.
it. They call it the trailer. And
Is it an actual business, or is it just somebody put some slot
it's a game
machines in
room.
a trailer? Right?
Yeah, it's just
I mean,
a game room.
is it a trailer? Is it in like a mobile home or what's
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Which side, if on Ramey, which side of the freeway is it on? The lake side or the other side?
Okay, look, you know where my apartment is, right?
Mhm.
If I'm going there from my apartment,
Mhm.
it's going to be on that side.
So you got to go over the freeway?
Yeah,
or
yeah,
under
yeah,
the freeway?
yeah.
So it's so over the freeway, okay.
It's like right there, like it's right there.
Wilbarger.
It's white.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. Well, I'm playing the game. Junior makes me sit right next to him all the time. But it's so packed in there sometimes you just don't have no choice.
Mhm.
I was playing at a machine right here, so I'm facing the machine. Junior's behind me, but the machine's also facing. If he were to sit at the machine himself, his back would be towards me, you know?
Okay, so he had a row here, like a row here, and you were sitting at this one facing this way, and he
And
was
you
on.
sitting at the other one facing that way.
Okay, so backs to back.
Yeah, and I turn around, and he's talking to some chick, and I just look at him, and I just turn back around and play my game. Mind you, I cannot say nothing, because if anything I say wrong or offends him, he's gonna beat my ass.
Okay.
And so I just turn around, look at him, and he comes up from behind me. He's like,
What did this girl look like?
She had black hair.
She white, black, Hispanic,
She's white. She had-
black hair?
Yeah, I don't know. She had green eyes. Like, I guess, yeah, green, like hazel, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And, she was taller than me. You know, I don't know how tall, I don't
How tall are you?
I don't know anything about that. I don't know.
You don't know how tall you are?
5'1", one of them.
Okay. So she's taller than you?
Mhm.
Okay.
Not a lot, but you know, if I talk to her, I have to look up.
What was she wearing?
A black shirt.
Mm-hmm. T-shirt or what?
It was like, yeah, a shirt. It's a shirt you pull over, but it still had buttons right here. But you know, it was a shirt it didn't button up. It just had the buttons.
Mm-hmm.
And blue jeans.
Shoes, sandals, anything like that?
White and beige sandals.
What's her name?
Her name is Pearl.
Pearl what?
I don't know. You know, when you meet, that's the first time I've ever seen her. I don't ask people, you know, they're
How old is she?
probably in her 30s, I guess. She was older than me. Everybody that Junior talked to they're all older than me.
How did Junior know her?
I just, like I told you, I turned around and he was talking to her.
Okay.
I've never met her before. I've never seen her before. I don't know if he knows her.
Okay.
And he said that, you know, that some guy in Dallas, some guy that was with her, I don't know. I didn't ask because I'm not allowed to look at anything. I'm not allowed to talk to anything. Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot stress to you how thrown off Junior is. And anybody that knows that I was with him will tell you that I changed. I changed a lot when I was with him. Mm-hmm. And this guy that she was with, I don't know who he was. He drove like a brown,
mm-hmm.
not dark brown, but like that color brown, but shiny.
Like a beige?
Yeah, like a
gold beige.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
Kind of car.
Okay.
I don't know what kind it was. I just know it was a look. You see, it looked like just like a car. It wasn't no van or no Jeep kind of looking thing. Nothing. It was just a regular car.
A car. It wasn't an SUV.
No,
okay.
Just a car.
4 doors, 2 doors. You know? 4 door.
And
You don't know how was it? Clean, new?
Yeah, newer. It was newer.
What this guy look like that was driving it?
He had
white, black.
He was Hispanic.
Hispanic.
He has like a diamond right here on his face.
Mm-hmm.
Cause when I was sitting in the back seat, it was me right here.
Okay, let's slow down a little bit. So you're at the game room with Junior. He's talking to this girl.
So I was with that guy.
This Hispanic guy. Okay, who had a diamond on his face.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he was in a beige gold 4-door car.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what happens at the game room?
Well, he's, I guess, I don't know with their conversation, but what he came and told me was like, look, this nigga is gonna sell this bitch. He's gonna take her to Dallas and sell her. I don't know if he's gonna make her do it or if she was willing to do it. I'm betting on she wasn't willing to do it because she didn't know nothing about it.
Mm-hmm.
But he's gonna take her to Dallas and sell her.
Okay. Where was she supposed to be from? Do you know?
I think Junior said she was from Hearst.
Okay.
And he's like, he's gonna sell this bitch. And I told Junior, I was like, man, that's f***ed up. And I know how Junior thinks. I know that he was down to do it, down to go sell her in Dallas. I told Junior that's f***ed up. I was like,
sell her to who?
I don't know to who. Just sell her. They don't put names out there,
I mean, she's a white girl, right?
Yeah, but you could tell that she fucks around. You could tell that she smokes dope. You could tell, she has the game rooms, gets out.
So she's really like maybe the prostitute. Is that what the kind of thing is you're getting?
No, she's not a prostitute. But there's people that Junior knows. I don't know their name. You could call them, and that girl will never be seen again. And he's always telling me, I'm gonna sell you. I'm gonna call those Mexicans and I'm gonna sell you.
Mm-hmm.
And I was telling him that's fucked up. I go, well, tell her if she wants to, she come chill. And he's like, well, that's what I'm telling you, that she was gonna come chill anyway. And I just looked at him. And I don't say nothing to Junior. I don't say nothing to Junior ever.
Mm-hmm. So what do y'all do?
We go in that guy's car.
To where?
To my apartment.
Okay. And where are you riding?
I was in the back passenger side.
Who's driving?
That guy with the diamond.
Who's front passenger?
Pearl.
Who's behind the driver?
Junior.
And who's behind Pearl?
Me.
Okay. Y'all the only people?
Yes.
Okay. So, y'all get in the car, load up, go to Etta. Okay.
That guy tells Junior. Well,
are y'all inside the apartment now?
No, we're inside the car.
Okay.
This guy tells Junior he's gonna go pick something up, then come back for the girl.
Mm-hmm.
Junior says, okay. The guy doesn't get off, but
what's the girl saying this whole time?
I don't know what Junior told her, but whatever she's going with it. I guess
she's cool. She's laughing. Yeah. She's having fun.
Yes.
Everybody's kind of chilling.
Yes. I don't know what he told her when he was talking to her. I don't know what he said to her, but okay, fine. Whatever's gonna save me from getting beat up, that's fine.
Okay.
And man, I know someone has those pictures. I have those pictures on my phone of all the shit he's done to me.
Okay. Well, I'd like to get those when we can.
Okay. So me, Pearl, and Junior get off and we go to my house.
Where do y'all go, into the front or back door?
The front.
Okay. Right there on Etta Street.
Right there on Etta.
Okay.
Where it has that plaque where it's blank.
Mm-hmm.
That's my apartment. That's where we went. We went in the door. We go straight upstairs, and we go in my room, which is if you go up,
Mm-hmm.
And you
Not
go,
the kids' room.
Not the kids' room.
Kids' room. But the one over there, yeah.
Yeah. You go up the stairs, bam, right there.
Right there, yeah, right there.
Next to the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
And then we go in there and we're smoking dope. We're smoking meth.
Okay.
And I don't know why. Junior gets up from the bed, calls that girl Pearl down there, and he tells me to clean up the room. I clean with Erica, with his second baby mama Erica. He had sex with a girl in the bathroom, and she's in another room. That's how Junior is.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get this straight. Junior would do this to his second baby mama, and you know the history, but you allowed him and his father to come stay with you and your child. This girl.
And he goes downstairs with her, and I just hear Junior said he goes something what bitch, and I go down there and ask him what the fuck is going on.
Where were they at when you went downstairs?
In my living room.
Okay.
So you know how there's the couch right there against my windows.
Yep.
They were they were sitting on the ottoman, the square thing.
Yeah, it was changed by the time I saw it.
Oh, well, they were sitting on the ottoman in the living room, in the middle of the living room.
Not the sofa.
No.
But the ottomans was in front of the sofa.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was like this far away from it, but yeah.
Okay.
Like when you go downstairs, you can see the sofa, but you can't see the ottoman yet. You know.
Mm-hmm.
That's where they were at. And I asked Junior what the fuck is going on. Junior's on this girl is laying back like this. Junior has his finger in her face. I asked him what's going on. Junior has a pistol in his other hand. It's all black.
Mm-hmm.
It's all black.
Mm-hmm.
And he turns around. He hits me with it right here.
Mm-hmm.
Right here.
Mm-hmm.
And it just everything went blurry. Junior bent. I fell on the floor on my side. Junior bends down. He said something. He hit me again.
Mm-hmm.
I wake up, and this guy they call Jay. They call him Jay. My neighbor.
Which side?
If you're standing outside my door, this side.
So if I'm looking towards that, it's on the left-hand side?
Okay.
Or let's say I'm walking up to your door.
It's going to be on the right-hand side.
Right-hand side.
Yeah.
So you're 1517, it's going to be 1519.
Yes.
Okay. They call him Jay?
They call him Jay.
What's his real name?
Jeremy.
For the first time in this interview, Alexandria has introduced another person into the story. She has just introduced 23-year-old Jeremy Myers into the pool of suspects.
You know his last name?
No.
But Jay. Does he live there?
They said that Jay is my neighbors, it's a guy and a girl and a baby.
Mm-hmm.
It's the guy's cousin.
Okay.
That they had taken him in or something.
Okay. What happens? You said you wake up and Jay is what?
Now, this will only be speculation on my part for about a minute of the video. A lot of personal things get redacted by departments, which is understandable. I'll put out what pieces of information that I can, and you can probably figure out what happened. You guys are pretty smart. Brittany is in one room with Albert. Alexandria seems to imply that she wakes up from being knocked unconscious by Albert and finds herself alone with Jeremy in her room. I'll speed up the redactions and see if we can make some sense of this.
I don't know if Junior let him in or I don't know. I don't know if Junior let him in or what.
Where did this occur?
I woke up in my kitchen.
Okay.
And Junior goes down there and he's telling me that and I didn't see Pearl. I didn't see her.
Mm-hmm.
And Junior, he just shakes his homeboy's hand. Jay shakes his hand.
Mm-hmm.
And all three of us go upstairs. And I see Pearl. And she's naked and she's just laying there.
Laying where?
She's laying in my kid's room.
Is she dead or alive?
She's dead and she has bruises on her and cuts and one of her eyes is swollen. And Junior had a Sprite bottle, and in the Sprite bottle, he had about 3 ounces of G.
Mm-hmm.
3 of them, 3 ounces of G. He's fucked up on G. He makes me take some G, or no, he finishes it and he puts water in it to get all the stuff off the bottle,
Mm-hmm.
and he has me drink it.
Okay, let's go back. So you woke up kind of after Junior come. Okay, so you all three go upstairs. So Junior's cool with what Jay did to you.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys all go upstairs. When you go upstairs, in your kid's room is lying this Pearl, right? She's naked. Okay, you said she was dead. How do you know she was dead?
Because she wasn't breathing, and one of her hands were, like, she was just not moving, she was, oh my God.
Explain it to me. I'm sorry to be gruesome, but I need to know.
He had a rope. You could tell there was a rope around her neck, around her here. It was just a line that went across like this.
Was the rope not there anymore?
No, the rope was there. It wasn't on her, but it was next to her.
So she had a rope around her neck?
No, she had like the burn from it.
On her neck?
Yeah, on her neck and right here. Like you just tell, it's just a line.
Okay, there was a rope burn on her neck, and there was a line on her chest? Or was the rope on her chest?
No, the line was.
The burn mark was?
Yes.
Okay. What other injuries did you see that she had?
She was bruised on the right side of her face, right here. Her eye was swollen, her right eye was swollen.
Mm-hmm. Where do you say she had cuts?
She had one right here on her chest.
How deep was it?
It wasn't deep. She had a pin there, but it was in her skin.
A pin?
A pin. I don't know what the picture was, but she had a pin on her.
Was it like some type of jewelry or piercing or something?
No, it was like, like those pins, those fucking pins, the ones that they put on backpacks and stuff like that. She had one of those, but it was in her skin.
Already? She already had put it there?
She had it there. And you could tell they beat her up. I don't know what they beat her up with. You could tell they beat her.
You said they?
Yeah.
Okay. Who beat her up?
I know that guy Jay had something to do with it. He had to have something to do with it.
Okay. So let's back up then. So you go upstairs. You all go upstairs. You see her lying dead. You could see that she had a rope burn on her neck. The rope wasn't there anymore, right?
No.
And a rope burn across her.
Yes.
She had a swollen eye, bruising on her face. She had a cut or something on her. And she was completely naked, right?
Yes.
Did you notice any tattoos or anything on her?
I know she did have tattoos. On her foot or somewhere around her foot, she had like a design with the stars or something. And I don't know, she had something there. I know she had something there.
Okay.
And she had a nose ring. And I was just trying to help her. And I see her, and I can't, I'm stuck. I don't know what to do. I'm just stuck for a minute just looking at her, and then I turn around and Junior's right there.
Let's take our one and only commercial break, and when we get back, we'll hear exactly what Alexandria has to say about the actions of that night.
Junior's right there, and he looks at me and he's like, "What?" And he smiles with his fucking grill and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, "Don't say nothing, Allie. Don't say nothing, Allie." He goes, "Don't scream." He goes, and you can ask my neighbors. My neighbors hear how he does me. They hear me screaming. They hear me crying. They hear all of it.
Mm-hmm.
Because Jay's girlfriend, Amani or something like that,
Mm-hmm.
she's told me what he does to you. She goes, "We could hear everything."
What's Jay's girlfriend?
Amani. Oh, she's black.
Imani?
Yeah, Imani. And she has like light colored eyes, brown eyes.
Does she live next door too?
Well, she was with him. I don't know if she's staying there.
That night?
No, it was like the night before, you know, her and Jay had came over to drink, and we had 2 bottles, Patron and some other one, and we were drinking.
As we head to our one and only commercial break, notice how she never mentioned that Jay and his girlfriend were over at her house drinking with them the night before. This won't be the last bit of information that Alexandria neglects to tell detectives. We'll be back in a few seconds.
Okay, so you see this body. What is Jay telling you? You asking any questions?
Jay's not saying shit, and I've never seen...
Never seen what?
I never seen something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And Junior's just acting like everything's okay, like he didn't do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And then he gives me a glove,
Mm-hmm.
and he's like, "See if her pussy's wet." He has thrown off all this. It has messed with my head. I don't know. I see her everywhere. When I close my eyes, she's just there. And he tells me to check if she's wet, and I told Junior no. And he hits me. When he hits me with his fist.
Mm-hmm.
And he hits me right here.
Mm-hmm.
And I told him, no, I'm not going to do that. I was not going to do that to her.
Mm-hmm.
So Junior grabs him by my hair. And Jay's not saying nothing. He's not saying a damn thing. He's not saying shit. And Junior drags me to the restroom. And he tells me, "Open your mouth." And he puts the gun in my mouth.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm crying. And he tells me to shut up. He pulls my hair harder. He takes the gun out. He goes, "Better yet, here." And he gives me some G. He pours the Sprite bottle into my mouth.
Mm-hmm.
He told me not to spit up. "You better not spit it up. You better not spit it up."
Mm-hmm.
So I drank the G, and he grabs my arm, this arm, with his right arm, walks me to my room, tells me to sit down and to not move. And he tells his homeboy Jay, "Watch her." That's how he said it. And he was saying that I'm a because I wouldn't do that for him. And he gets her, and there's a carpet. There was a carpet in my kid's room,
Mm-hmm.
like a brownish or whatever kind of carpet.
Mm-hmm.
It was already out. It was already laid out there.
Was it just like a throw carpet or something?
Yeah, yeah.
Something to kind of take up some
Yeah.
space? Okay.
Well, she's already laying on it.
Mm-hmm.
He gets the right in, he closes it. He gets the left in, he closes it, and he pushes her in there,
In where?
in the closet.
In your kid's room?
Yes. And I can only see a little bit of what's going on because I'm in my room. I can only see a little bit of what's going on. My room's, and Junior calls me in there. He's like, "Allie, And I didn't answer. He goes, Allie. And I was like, yes, Junior, yes. And he goes, what the fuck? Get your ass in here. Come here. I go in there. And Junior makes me go in the closet with her.
Mm-hmm. What do you do? What do you mean go in a closet?
She's on the right side. The right side. If you're looking at my kid's closet, she's on the right side. And there's a shelf in there, a white shelf, like this big.
Mm-hmm.
And he puts her in there, like from my room. If you're sitting on the edge of my bed, you could see kind of in the other room. He pushes her in there, and when he calls me in there, I'm crying, I'm looking at her, and I'm telling him, no, I don't want to go in there. I don't want to go in there. You do not know how much it fucks with you when you see someone alive, and then you see someone dead, and then you're forced to go in the closet with them, and I'm telling him no, I'm asking him no, he's pointing the gun at me, he's telling me to get in there, and he gets the rope that he had her tied up with, a brown rope, it's rough, it's just like regular rope, and he ties my hands up, and that's why I knew why her hands were like that. He ties my hands up, he puts gloves or something in my mouth, and he puts white tape, the white clear tape, he puts it over me, over my mouth. And I have my hands tied like this, and he's telling me to grab my hair. So when he puts the tape around it, it's tight around my face.
Mm-hmm.
And I haven't felt the G yet. And I just sit there, and I'm rocking.
Is it dark or the light on? The door closed?
It was light outside.
So was the door closed?
No, he hadn't closed the doors.
Okay.
And I'm just crying, and I'm crying, and my eyes get all wide, and he points the gun at me, and because he thinks I'm going to tell on him. And I was scared. I'm scared.
Next.
He's just pointing the gun at me and telling me, look, Allie, this is the trigger, this is the safety. It's a Glock. So the safety's on the trigger. If you don't pull that little latch that comes on the trigger, and, it's not going to move. And he goes, this is just the safety right here, Allie. He's like, look, it's loaded. And he cocks it back, and there's a bullet right there in the thing already. And I'm just crying and crying. And when he's pointing at me, I'm moving. And he's like, bitch, stop moving. Stop moving. Stop fucking moving, Allie. He goes, you think I won't do it? And he's done that to me before. You think I won't do it? And bam, in my living room floor, you will see where he's shot the gun. He shot it at my feet. And he just shuts the door. And I'm in there freaking out. I'm in the dark with her. I don't know.
What happens next?
I'm in there and I start feeling the G. I start feeling the G, and you can hear him and Jay, the lights on in my room, so I could just see their feet going back and forth. And then they have the radio on loud. Man, I have people that would, my neighbors would tell, I don't talk to my neighbors at all, but he would always have it loud. He had a radio plugged up and shit in there.
Mm-hmm.
And, he would turn it up when he wouldn't want nobody to hear him beating me up or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm in there for a while, for a long while, and I'm tripping because by that time I hadn't felt the G, and it makes you feel like G makes you feel like, you see, like, it's like if you got drunk off a liquor,
Mm-hmm.
but 5 times harder, you know, like you see triple, you know, 6 of people, you see, you know, everything, and it makes you real tired. It's like a roofie, yeah, it's like that, I guess. I've never done roofies, but how people explain it is basically, you know, and when I'm starting to nod out, Junior opens the door. If I'm sitting in the corner of the kid's closet, there's that door right here, the right door. He opens it, and I'm all G'd out, like, in my head I'm scared of him, but I'm nodding out, and I'm, you know, I feel heavy, so I don't do nothing. So he picks me up by the middle. He picks me up by the middle, and he throws me on Junior's bed, my son Junior. It's a little wooden bed. He throws me on the bed, and I guess I crash out. And when I wake up, him and Jay are pulling Pearl wrapped up in the carpet. They're pulling her, and it's all rolled up, and it's like it already has rope around it, and it has all these knots everywhere, and I wake up but I don't move. I don't want him to know I'm awake. Well, I guess Jay checks on me, and he looks at me, and he calls Junior. He just says Migo. That's what they call Junior. They call him Migo. Not everyone, but you know, just over there in Stop 6, they call him Migo. He calls Junior. Junior tells me not to move. He just tells me to just stay there. Don't fucking move. Don't say nothing. Don't cry. Don't scream. Don't nothing. And I just stay on my son's bed. I stay on my son's bed. And I know they went out the back.
They went out the back door?
Yeah.
What car did they get in?
It was like a beige kind of it like that beige again, but it wasn't like a car this time.
Whose car was it?
I don't know whose car it was. I don't know. The people that Junior associated before Junior, anybody over there will tell you that. Anybody over there will tell you, I do not talk to nobody. I do not talk to nobody on the cool. That is not my hood, and that is you. In Stop 6, you better learn your place, or you know they're gonna show you where your place is. I don't. When my baby's dad stayed there, he tried to sell pills, and they came in and they taxed him. They tried to tax him on selling pills. That's not our hood. I don't mess around over there. Okay, so.
So how do you know that that you could hear them going down the back door? I guess when you were up in the room.
Yeah, you could hear if
you
you're
could hear the difference between the front door and the back door.
Yeah.
Okay, so they went out the back door and got in some.
At that time, I didn't know.
Okay.
But Junior comes up, and he gives me more of the G. He goes, "Open your mouth." I open my mouth. This time I spill it, and then Junior starts he gets on top of me, but he gets on his knees, like his knees are right here, so he's over my legs to where I can't move. And Junior's just hitting me. And then when he stops, he gets off of me. He grabs me by my hair. He's like, "Come on." And I go with him downstairs. He has me by my hair right here the whole time. And we go downstairs, and I don't know if Junior was trying to kill me, because his first baby mama, his very first one, Erica, he put her in a coma for 2 weeks because he made her drink G. He made her drink a whole bunch of it, and she went in a coma for 2 weeks because of him. And it was that color, and it was beige, and.
Did you get in the car?
Yeah,
okay.
He put me in. He walked me all the way through downstairs, through my living room, through the kitchen, and on the passenger back seat is where I'm at.
Okay, so where's this car parked?
Right next to my back door.
Okay. Is it in the grass?
Yeah.
So they jumped it up on the curb? Okay. Who's driving?
I don't know who that is. I don't know who it is. He's tall. He's real tall.
Black,
he's black.
right?
He's black. And
so there's a black male driving who's tall, right?
I don't see
Who's in the front passenger seat?
Junior.
Okay. Who's sitting behind Junior?
Me.
Okay. Who else is there?
Jay.
Where's he sitting?
On the left of me.
Next to you.
Oh, well, behind the driver.
Okay. Where's the female?
Because there's the seat.
Where's Pearl?
I don't see where they put Pearl. I don't know where they put Pearl until we're somewhere off the road. We're somewhere off the road.
So you don't know Pearl's this black male driver. You don't know who he is?
No.
Junior,
Uh-huh.
Jay, you, and Pearl don't know where she's at the time.
Not at the
Okay.
time.
Where do y'all go?
We go to a gas station.
Which one?
I think it was a Shell. If not Shell, it's 7-Eleven. It's one of them. I'm G'd out. I hadn't, you know, I'm in and out of it.
Do you know what Shell gas station or 7-Eleven y'all go to?
No, I know what gas pump we're at. I know everything else. If I knew.
What do you mean, you know what gas pump you're at?
Well, I don't know the number, but we're on the right side of the gas pump. I do remember that.
Okay. So wherever this store is, you're on the right side of a gas pump.
At the very last pump.
Okay.
Junior tells me to get some sodas, and with this change, he has change in like a white container with a yellow top.
Okay. Okay.
I go in the gas station.
You going by yourself?
The first time, because I know I went to the car, then back to in there. The first time, no. No, I go by myself.
Okay.
I go and get the sodas.
Okay. What do you say? Do you remember what sodas you get?
Pepsi.
Okay. So you're inside the store by yourself buying Pepsi?
Yeah, I go to where the Pepsis are. I get it. While I'm in there, Junior comes in.
Okay.
Comes in through the doors. Junior goes to the counter. I don't know how much he got in gas. I don't know that. I go to the counter. We pay for the drinks. We go to the car. Then, but we don't go in the car. We go on the left side, where the gas pump is. Junior tells me to tell the gas clerk that to reset it because it didn't come on. I go in. I tell them. I come back out. The G kicks in, but Junior's filling up a Sprite bottle.
What do you mean?
With gas.
Okay, what is he pumping into?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that container, I had it with change in it.
What kind of container was that?
The one that he handed me, the first one with the change for the Cokes, the white one with the yellow top. I know that because the Gerber things, because I have a baby. It was one of those things. They're like this big, and they're dissolvable things. Like the babies could eat them, you know, and they don't choke on them or nothing.
So Junior fills up a Sprite bottle. And
it's like a plastic container. It's like
plastic container.
Yeah.
With gasoline?
Yes.
What kind of gasoline? Like is unleaded?
I guess
diesel, anything like that?
No, I don't think it was diesel because he had to put gas in that guy's car.
Okay.
He put gas, but with some left over, he was putting it in the thing. He handed me the white, I don't know if it was white or green bottle. He handed me first. He hands me one of them, and then he hands me the other one. Tells me to go to the car. I go to the car. I'm holding both of them. I'm feeling that G kick in. When G kicks in, you have no control over your body. You're dead. You know, you can't move. It's like muscle relaxer. I can't explain it. And then I remember holding the things. We're in the car. And
where do you go to from the store?
He drives to. It's a long road. But I don't know what's at the end. But there was a cop there, a park. I think it was a park or something down at the end of the road. It's something. When they see the cop, they turn around. The guy turns around, and then we start driving the other way. It's a long road, and he's turning on this and this street. He's just turning everywhere, just turning. And then we go back to that road, that same road that we were first on. And then that guy, when he goes in there, he backs the car up. He doesn't, or no, he goes in there straight, but he turns around and makes it to where he could just drive off, you know? And then Junior gets the containers for me. He tells me to stay in the car. They're out there for a long.
Who's they out there?
All the two other guys, Jay and that other, whoever he is, and Junior. They get out. Junior tells me not to move. He makes sure he has the cell phone, the phones, everything.
Whose cell phones?
Mine and his.
Okay.
And they're out there for a long
Why
time.
does he have your cell phones?
Because he doesn't want me. He thinks I'm gonna call. But I've never done that. If Junior were to, I cannot stress to you how much Junior is crazy. Junior is crazy. He's known for that. And I thought he was okay. I thought he was just. He said I just smoke bud and drink now and this and this. I thought he was okay. Well, they're out there for a long time. And when I wake and I nod out, and when I wake, but it felt like I was closed my eyes for 10 seconds. That's what it felt like. I closed my eyes, and I opened my eyes, and they jump. All three of them are jumping in the car, and that guy speeds off.
Which way does he go when he pulls
Right.
out? Does he right or left?
When he pulls out, he goes right.
Okay.
Because the other way, that's the side where I guess the cop was or whatever.
Okay.
And there's fire behind me.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm already in and out of it, and
Where do y'all go after that?
to my house.
When he turns right, which way does he take to get back to your house?
I honestly, I do not know. I told you I feel the G. I don't know, but I do know we end up at my house.
Okay. Who's all at your house now?
Me, the guy that was driving, Junior, and Jay.
Okay, so there's 4 of y'all now.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
What's the discussion?
we're walking to the door, and I think either the guy driving or Jay saying that they're gonna see it. I'm guessing the cops are gonna. I don't know, because that cop was right there. He was right at the very end. He was right there. We weren't that close to right there, but
You're gonna see what? I don't understand what you're talking about.
they're gonna see the fire.
Okay.
And then I'm stumbling and shit. Everything's in and out, and I go to sleep. I fall asleep and I wake up, and on the couch. I wake up on the couch. Junior's telling me, come on, we're gonna go walk. Like, where are we walking to? He said, come on, we're gonna go walk. And then he showed me that there's a news clip. He goes, they found your friend. That's it.
You said they found your friend?
He's like, yeah, they found your friend.
Mm-hmm.
And one time he had put me in the closet, he told me, go in there with your friend. I had never seen her. You just do it to fuck with me.
Mm-hmm.
And
what did Junior tell you happened?
he didn't.
Never said anything about it. Who killed that girl?
Junior. I'm thinking Junior and Junior. Why? Why? I'm not gonna lie to you. I went to go see my kid's dad before I came here, and just let him, because I'm his kid's mom. Before that, me and Jay don't talk at all. But until this time, I was like, you know me. He's like, I know you, Allie. I know you wouldn't do that. That's why I've been hiding.
So nobody ever told you what happened to that girl?
No, I did not ask. I'm telling you what I seen. That's what I seen. That's what I seen, and I swear that's what I.
How do you think she died?
I'm guessing by the rope. That's all I seen was the rope things.
Did you talk to this girl at all?
Like
before? Before when at the game room on the drive back.
No, not at the game room.
On the drive back, when y'all had her from the game room.
She was talking to the guy.
Tell me about her. What was she talking about?
That she hit slicks.
What's slicks?
Licks like a. How do I say it? Like if you know that there's a car that has something in it and you break into the car, there's a house or something in it, you break into the house, that's hitting a lick.
Oh, so she said that she had some licks to hit?
Yes.
Oh, I thought she said slicks. I'm sorry. Okay, I know what a lick is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know what a lick is. So she was talking about hitting licks?
Yeah.
Where at?
She just said a house that has a safe and some money. I don't know how much money she had said, but I know it was in the thousands.
How do you know her name is Pearl?
That's what she said. Her name is Pearl.
Pearl? No last name, no nothing?
Mm-hmm.
When
you meet people, we don't say like what's your last name.
I understand. That's the first time you ever saw her.
Yeah.
Did she have a phone or anything on her?
She had a phone.
What kind of phone?
A phone like this big.
Was it a smartphone?
Yeah, it was a touchscreen phone. It didn't have no buttons or nothing on it.
What kind of phone was it? Do you know?
No, I don't know. I just know she had a phone. It was a touchscreen phone too.
Okay. Did she have a purse, anything with her?
Yeah, she had a purse.
What kind of purse did she have?
A brown purse.
What kind of purse?
Something called a Dooney
and Burt?
Yeah.
Was there anything else unique about the purse? Did it have just one zipper, a lot of pockets? Describe it to me.
It was brown. I don't know what kind of printing it had on it. I guess the logo or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I only know about MK. I don't do that girl stuff. I don't.
Okay. So, what else did she have? Any proper? What happened to all her clothes and her purse and her phone?
She was naked when I went up there.
You never know whatever happened to any of it?
No.
Was it burned up with her?
I don't know. I stayed in the car, and not once did I get out. Since we left that gas station, not once did I get out of that car.
Okay.
Until I got back to my apartment.
Okay. But you don't know what happened to any of her stuff?
I don't.
Okay. So, the next day you wake up, what time do you wake up the next day?
It's like 10, 11, I guess.
Okay. And that's when Junior tells you he's going for a walk, said, look, where did he show you the newspaper article that they found her?
On the phone.
On whose phone?
On his phone.
Okay.
Well, either mine or his phone, because we both got the same phone. The same exact phone. We got it.
What is his code to his phone?
I don't know. Junior doesn't let me know his code to his phone.
Okay. So he showed you that, then what happens after that?
And then I tell him, oh my God, Junior, I'm tripping. I don't know what to say. I was trying to help her.
How were you trying to help her?
Because that guy was gonna go sell her without her knowing.
Mm-hmm.
Junior told me about it. I was like, well, tell her she's gonna chill and if she wants to chill. And he told me, no, she's gonna chill anyway. So she was gonna come chill.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, she's gonna come chill.
Okay. So the next day, when does Junior go to jail?
When we go for the walk.
You were with him?
When we go for I didn't know if he got caught or what, but he took off running. Whatever cop that seen us, he'll tell you. We were walking, and a cop is driving by, like.
Was this at night or during the day?
During the day, when I woke up, and he's okay, me and Junior were walking on, I think it's Calumet or something like that.
Calumet.
Yeah, and we're walking by a church. Or I don't know if it's a church. It's a little house thing right here. I don't know if I think it's a church. And Junior's walking on the right side, on the lawn of the church thing. I'm walking on the left side, going like towards across the street.
Mm-hmm.
And he sees the cop. The cop turns right there next to Junior. Junior takes off running.
Mm-hmm.
I put my hands up. You know, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm like, okay. I'm just gonna, because I don't know. I don't know what the fuck he's doing. I don't know why he...
Does Junior tell you why he takes off running?
Junior did
when
not...
When you first see the cop, what does Junior say?
He didn't say nothing. That's it. He did not say a damn word. But he knows that he's wanted. He's wanted in Wisconsin for a felony warrant.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what he did over there or what.
Mm-hmm.
But I know he's wanted.
Mm-hmm.
And he's always telling me that he's not going to go to prison. He's not going to go to prison again because I guess when he was in prison, he found out his mom died or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And he said he wouldn't go back. So Junior takes off running.
Mm-hmm.
The cops go. They don't say nothing to me. They don't. Mm-hmm. I guess they seen him running. They just go get him.
Mm-hmm.
So the cop takes off and goes and gets the Junior.
So when the cop takes off, you probably take off yourself, right? You're smart. I would too. You're not in trouble for that.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Go back to your...
That's why I threw my hands up like, what the fuck is going on? They take off. We're following Junior, and I'm like, well then I better fucking take off too. And I take off, and there's like this brush and stuff, like this fence, mm-hmm. and there's an opening. I go in there. And I have Junior's gun on me. Mm-hmm. Junior's Glock, I have it on me.
Mm-hmm.
And I call my mom.
Why do you have the gun on you?
Huh? I don't know. Junior handed it to me. When we were walking across my backyard, he hands me the gun.
Okay.
And he goes, put it under your shirt. Mm-hmm. I put it under my shirt right here. The whatever. Mm-hmm. I put it right here under, so the gun is like this, under my arm, mm-hmm. under my shirt. Mm-hmm. So I still have his gun. When he showed me the clip, when he told me we're going for a walk, he put my phone in my pocket, and I know he had his phone. So I just have my phone. I call my mom. I tell my mom, Junior ran from the cops. I got away from Junior. Come get me. Because I would try to leave Junior. I would try. One time his dad stopped me. When I tried to unlock the door and just go, my daughter wasn't there. That was the second time I tried to run from him. The first time I had my daughter with me. And he's like, Allie, just come back in here. I won't touch you. He goes, oh, my mom, I won't hit you. And I'm like, no. I'm telling him no. I'm in the middle of my backyard at night. I was like, no. He's like, I put it on my mom. On my mom, Allie, I won't touch you. I get in there. He gets my baby, takes her to his dad, and I don't know where his dad is at all this shit. I don't know where the fuck his dad is at. But I mean, like when all the stuff went down with Pearl, I don't know. I don't know where his dad is at. But he gives the baby. That time I was running from him, he gives the baby to. He told me to come back in. I get back in. He gives the baby to his dad, and Junior beats my ass right there in the kitchen.
Okay. So you called your mom. Your mom came and picked you up. Okay.
She came and got me, and
where'd y'all go?
I don't know. We just drive. I told her, get out of here. I start telling her I'm sorry. And she's like, what, Allie? She goes, what? Baby, tell me, what's wrong? And I asked her if she's seen the news, and she said, no, I haven't seen the news. And I told her that Junior killed this girl, and she's like, what girl? I go, it was this girl that he met at the game room, and she went home with us. I didn't tell her, like, everything. I couldn't even look at her. I couldn't even look at my mom. And I'm on the passenger side. I sit on the passenger floor, and I hug my legs, and I feel bad, I feel bad. I had to tell my mom that. And ever since that I seen Pearl like that, like on the floor when I went upstairs and I seen her, I felt like I died with her. And then he put me in the closet with her, and
When y'all were at the game room and met Pearl, what time of day was that, do you think it was? Was it nighttime, daytime?
It was during the day.
Okay, so when y'all drove back with Pearl, it was during the day. It was daylight outside. So what time do you think it was?
That he did it to her?
No. What time do you think y'all were at the game room? That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I can't even guess and tell you. I don't know. I don't.
So it was Monday. It was a Monday, and they killed, and then y'all.
Mind you, we skipped.
The same day she was at your house, the same day she was killed, right?
Yeah.
Or was she go there? Did she stay the night a couple of days or anything like that? Okay.
No.
Okay. Big question here. Why didn't you ever contact the police?
I did not have my phone. That time I did not have my phone. Oh, after my mom picked me up, I was scared.
Scared of who?
One, I know. I didn't know. I didn't know until a couple of days ago. Okay, now I heard she runs with AB. I know whoever that guy was gonna come back looking for her because he dropped her off and said he'd be back.
Who runs with AB?
Or she does.
Pearl does?
Pearl runs with AB.
Okay.
I don't know if she's a Featherwood, I don't know if she's certified, whatever, but I know she runs with them. I don't know, but she was with that Mexican guy. That's what I don't get. If she's with AB, why would she even fuck with us? Why would she even trust us?
Did she wear glasses?
No.
No glasses?
I was scared. The reason I never...
Who is Hooker?
Hooker is my mom's friend.
Just a friend of yours?
No.
Friend of your mom's?
She's not a friend of mine.
She's a friend of your mom? Okay.
I mean, she's known her family. I don't know.
Have you tried to research and find out who this Pearl was?
Yeah. I felt bad.
I understand. I'm not upset. Did you ever find out what her real name was?
On her Facebook it says Pearly Pearl or Pearl Pearly or something like that.
Does she have a Facebook account? Tell me about the Facebook account. How did you find that?
How to find her? Everyone has a Facebook.
Well, did you just put in Pearl?
Yeah, put in Pearl and then her. Chappell or something like it shows up as a mutual people. on, I guess that we have mutual friends or whatever. I reactivated it, and then when I found out y'all were looking for me, I'm not gonna lie, I deactivated my Facebook.
Okay, why?
Because I was scared.
Of us?
Of everybody.
Okay.
And I
So
told
what is her Facebook account so I can identify this girl?
Pearl Chappell.
Pearl Chappell. And it says like Pearl, like Chappelle?
Chappell, yeah.
Something like that. And Pearl Chappell. Okay. What else did you find out about her on Facebook?
That's it. Her Facebook's private. Like, you can't see none of her posts or anything. I'm assuming it's private because when you go on a public one, it'll put all your statuses that you put. If you go on a private one, it only shows when you change your profile picture.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I know Facebook. And yeah.
I don't, so I'm glad you're telling me.
Yeah, and it had the picture of her is the picture of her has, it's a picture of her face, and it's like 4 squares on the picture. You know what I mean? It looks like 4 pictures are put together, but you know what I mean? I can't explain.
Yeah,
It's like an
there's 4
app.
pictures of her, it's like a collage or something. There's 4 pictures of her together?
Yeah, but it's all over her face. Like, this part's a certain part of her face, this part's a certain part of her face, this part, you know? And it's like, I guess it's an app.
Well, I'm going to go up there and try to do some research real quick. And do you need to use the bathroom? Do you need more water? Let's take a break because I'm going to have some more questions, I'm sure. Use the bathroom, get a drink. I can buy you a soda.
Is Junior going to know I said anything?
Well, I'm going to talk to Junior. I got to talk to Junior. That's why Junior knows everybody going to talk, because you don't know some information that I know already, obviously. I know a lot more information, but we'll get to that. Do you need to take a break real quick, because I need to take a break. I'm going to go do this. You want some more water? You need to use the bathroom? You need anything like that?
No.
You don't need, well, give us a second. I'll be right back, okay? See, we're quick. We do real good work. I want to show you a couple of pictures. Is that door shut? You recognize anybody in this picture here?
Mm-hmm.
Who's that?
Junior.
Can you circle this picture, then make a line in here and put Junior? Put your initials. And today is the 10th, 10/10/2015. And the time is 3:48. All right. Hold the pen. Hold the pen. You recognize anybody here?
Junior.
And who else?
Junior.
That's the only person you recognize?
Mm-hmm.
That's it? Where are you at?
I don't know where.
Hmm?
I don't know where. My journey, whatever. I
I
don't want
can't-
to talk to you anymore.
You don't want to talk to us anymore?
No, you already have that. You know what that's gonna give me right there? That's gonna give me. He knows I told you I'm dead.
You
I'm
don't
dead.
think I know who that was before you even did that? Do you think I know who that is before I even did that?
I don't talk to him.
That's fine with me. We'll go. That's up to you. I appreciate your cooperation. I just tell you this, you don't want to talk, it's fine with me. I have a lot more questions, though, I wanted to ask you.
We can get those questions answered.
It's all right. Let's go. You want to go? Let's go.
Now, I'm sure you're wondering, like me, Alexandria has been freely willing to talk during this entire interview, but suddenly she has a very odd reaction to the photographs that the detectives just revealed. The detectives seem to already know quite a bit more than they might be revealing at this time. Perhaps Alexandria has a little more involvement than she has been purporting for this 1-hour interview. The good thing is, just 4 days later, the detectives would get Alexandria to speak with them again during our part 2, and the details she shares will help you understand just how she and her 4 fellow co-defendants earned their sentences. If you want a personalized notification for when I drop episode 2, put in all caps, notify me in the comments. and I'll be sure to let you know the moment I drop that episode. If you think I earned it, hit the like button and show me your appreciation, and we'll catch you on the next episode of They Caught Me. Till next time.